Good morning, and
Good
welcome once
morning.
again to episode 5 of Women on Mission, where purpose meets digital freedom. So, magandang umaga or good morning and sawadika for those tuning in today. Hello, good morning, Ati Betty, and good
Good
morning,
morning.
Nala. Okay, so as usual, let me introduce myself first. My name is Mary, or you can also call me Grace. I've been in this digital business for quite some time now, 2 years and counting. So I am a wife, I'm a daughter, I'm also an auntie to eight nephews and nieces. I'm a sister, I'm a mom of a 4-year-old daughter. And I just quit my job. Literally, last Friday was my last day. And the reason being is because I'm confident that this digital business will back me up. So the story is when I started becoming a mom, I realized that money and career is not the priority of my life anymore. So I've been in the corporate world for 17 years, and I was actually good at my job. And I'd say that it was all my dream jobs, and I was happy about it until I came into this season of my life where I fell out of love on it. So ganun talaga yata, no? We women um, have seasons in our life, and sometimes our happiness, our priorities and goals also changes, and I am in that season right now. And I'm 40 years old, and I'm happy to announce that I retired from my 10-year very stressful job. And the feeling is so light. I was actually asked by one of my colleagues, how does it feel? I said, oh, it's so light, it's so, I cannot explain it. I'm still soaking it in as well, the feeling of, unburdened, and no more anxiety attacks, no more, stress, no more waking up in the evening because you're thinking of some deadlines which you didn't catch the previous days.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's so happy. I hope all women can also experience that happiness of freedom, of less burden and less worries, because we all deserve it, because we have too much in our hands already. We're trying to juggle things in our
Yes.
family, and we deserve rest, we deserve freedom, we deserve more in life. So that's it for me. So how about you, Nala?
Yeah. Hi. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. My name
Mhm.
is Nalapan, or you can call Nala, or you can call my nickname in Thai is Pong. It's like the meaning is protection. So it's
Mm.
like whatever you wanna call, it's easy, which is easy for you. For me, I am a single mom of a 10 years old daughter now.
Mhm.
And I start in my career with going to the airlines job, and then jumping into the healthcare job now. The total is like more than 20 years now. So when you have a career, you think about money and also the promotion where you want to grow more and more. But when you have more um, responsibilities, you don't have time. Like you don't have time, or even you have money, you still need to pay for some social, like going out with friends and colleagues and things like that. So that's why I'm trying to find some things for like a backup plan, or that's why I know you guys all to know about the another part of the world. I think for me, because only at that time I know only the the things in like, okay, we go to the job and we get the money like that, and we have to wait until the end of the month to get the money pay, and it will be the cycle like this all the time. But for this one is different, like, oh, we know the new communities, we know the people who have the same purpose of life like that. So I get to know through this the business, and yeah, try to focus and also delegate some my tasks. My aim actually is like a grace, like I want to retire early. I mean, I don't think that I will be stay with this position until I'm old, because there is no time for my kids, there is no time for my parents. So yeah, we have to rethink and maybe settle my life for the news coming things, which is different. Yeah, yeah, this is my. And how about you, Betty?
Good morning. Thank you, Nala and Grace, for your introduction. Yeah, I'm Betty. For those who don't know me yet, just call me Betty. I love to be called with my nickname, not my full name. Yeah. Okay. So, currently based here in Thailand and with my family, and I'm a full time teacher and a digital business owner. Um, and I love cooking and gardening. Yes, and I'm a mom and a wife. And let me tell you about a little bit of my big why. Yes, I my goal is to retire before I turn 60 or senior. Yeah, but good for you, Grace. You retired early. You retired at 40. Wow. Big congratulations to you. And um, I'm also thinking of home, even though life in Thailand is good, but I still want to go home because yeah, I want to be with my aging sister, my first sister who became like my mom. Of course, because I lost my mom, or we lost our mom when I was, yeah, when I was two, I lost my mom. Yeah, so I want to be with, my sister, or my siblings as well, not only my eldest sister. And yeah, life here in Thailand is good, but it's also different when you are in your home country, right? You don't need visa. Yeah, actually, before I said before when I said we will just stay here in Thailand for 2 years, but now it's almost 20 years. We still here, but because life here is really good, everything is affordable, especially the food. You can just even though you got less 100 baht, you will be full, right? Because the food is very cheap. Yeah. Okay, so uh, and I also want to seek, of course, everybody wants security, right? So we want to be secured, especially when we get old, thinking of retirement. So you want, of course, you still want to have income, right? Extra income. So yeah, good. I found this business that where even we are at home, we can do this business, and anywhere we are in the world we can do this business at any time. So this is the good thing. This is the best part of this business. Yeah, and I'm thrilled to be with you today and excited for what we're about to share, because this morning we have we're honored to have another guest. This is our episode 5, right? And we are honored to have another special guests and all the way from UAE. Let's welcome our guest, Miss Liz, from you all the way from UAE.
Hello
Good morning.
everyone. Good morning, magandang umaga, and sabal care for everyone tuning in right now. Thank you for having me today. Sis Grace, Ate Betty, and Nala, it's all good to see you. Very excited to share this episode with you. Thank you for having me today.
Yeah, please tell about yourself so that our audience will know you more, will get to know you more. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, hello everyone. My name is Liz, and I am from the Philippines. My husband Ian and I have been married for almost 9 years now. We don't have kids yet. We are both breadwinners of our family. So, we have been working and living in Dubai for, I think, 17 years now and counting. So, I can relate to many of you, and I'm sure to many of our viewers who have been working abroad for long years. Like initially, we said we'll be here for 2 years, and then the next thing you know, we're here for like 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, running 20 years. But we are grateful to God for all of the opportunities given to us. I'm working in retail merchandising, and Ian is in graphic design. So we've been in our jobs for long years. Um, so we've found this business 5 years ago. It's something that we didn't plan for, but something that we know that we needed, especially at the time. And I'm gonna talk more about that later on as well. It's For us, Ian and I, we love traveling as a couple. Our relationship is very important for us. We make sure we strengthen our relationship, especially that we don't have kids yet. So it's just me and him, but we spend a lot of time with our friends in the UAE, with our family, of course, in the Philippines. I'm actually in the Philippines right now for the week, and I'm very happy that I have also this flexibility to be at home with my family when I need to, and also to share our time, our resources to the people that we love, the RCFC community, our friends at work, our friends in Dubai, and the people that I've get to meet in this business community, such as you ladies. So thank you again for having me today.
Okay, thank you. Now, please tell us about your story and how did you find out this business and what made you start your digital business journey. We're excited to hear from you.
Okay, so I mentioned that Ian and I are both breadwinners of our family, right? Just to give you context, I come from a big family. We are 9 siblings. So I have 5 sisters and 3 brothers. So you would imagine that growing up, it's not very easy for my parents to raise us up, to provide, no matter how hard they work. We still have a lot of lacking of basic necessities, you would say. And Ian also, although he came from a much smaller family, it's just 4 siblings for them. He's the eldest, so it also is part of his responsibility to help provide for the family, right? So both of us, being breadwinners, we have dreams of providing better for our families. So we went abroad in 2008. During that time, it's just 1 year into our relationship, but we already worked abroad. And fast forward to many years abroad, say around 2020, you would say we've been working for more than 10 years now in the same industry. We've always been in retail. And Dubai is a very good city to live in, I would say. It's an expensive city, but it's a very good city to live in, especially because we don't have taxes. We don't pay income taxes, okay? So that's very good. But it came to a point in 2020, actually the last quarter of 2019, when I started seeing this post on Facebook that, oh, there's a business that one of my friends is doing on social media, but I didn't really get to know more about it. I was just like, I'm curious, but not that curious yet. I was just like, okay, I'm just looking at the feed. Okay. And then when it turned first quarter of 2020, we already know what happened, right? There's news about the pandemic happening in China. In the Philippines, there's Taal volcano erupting. There's so many things happening. And during the time, we started to feel a little bit of anxiety and a little bit of, questioning, are we ready in case anything happens to us? Because in a way, we've been a bit overconfident. I would say that, oh, it's okay. We've been in Dubai for more than 10 years. Our jobs are very stable. Our companies really like us. We are very good at our job. So we were like, no, it's okay. Without having a backup plan, we only have our jobs. And noting that we are providers, we are breadwinners to our family. So our job was only our only source of income. Okay. But then when all of these things happen around us, it made us feel like, are you really prepared for what's gonna happen next? So it was really something that shook us, something a little bit of fear that started to grow in us. And you know what? Actually, when the pandemic hit in 2020, it started happening, you know. Your fear started to happen all at the same time. Um, we all know what happened during the time. And the only good thing, you know what, that really came good, I would say, out of all of that is we started investing ourselves in knowing what this digital business is about that we learned about 3 months ago. That initially we said, oh, it's okay, we don't need that. Oh, it's okay, we're good at our job. We will, we will always have something. But then, good thing that we finally took time together as husband and wife to look into this opportunity. We actually sat down, watched the webinar, looked at what this is about, asked our questions, and even though we didn't have the answer to all of our questions, we started researching for ourselves, like, okay, what is this business about? Is this aligned with what we want going forward? Is this something that's legitimate? Is it something that we can actually put our time, our investment and effort in? And we're happy to say that it ticked all of the boxes. We're happy to say that we actually took the step to do something about it, because as the pandemic started, right? It started in March, April, May. We started moving online, and remember that we work in retail, and stores are closing down, right? None of the malls were operating. Most of the people are working from home. A lot of people are losing jobs at the time. So, for the first time in a very long time, we really felt like unsecure. We really felt like, shocks, what's going to happen? We still have a family to provide for. We still have bills to pay. We still have, all of the obligations and commitments that we have. Imagine if our only source of income is just finally like gone, you know? So fast forward to end of June, beginning July, this is really when the pivot started, because we already signed up for this digital business program and we are very happy with it, because you know what? And I still get chills every time I say this. 2 weeks later, literally 2 weeks later, my HR called me, my manager called me saying, I'm sorry, Liz, but we have to let you go. Imagine what I was feeling at the time, that I was so heartbroken. I lost a job that I really like. I mean, of course, it was a stressful job, but the pay was really good. I really get a big package out of my company. It helped me provide for my family. So losing it was like losing a huge part of what I have, and in a way, what I am. But also, I am so happy I already set up something for ourselves. Just 2 weeks. Literally 2 weeks. We set up our business, we set up our business page, we started learning about this digital business, learn about digital marketing, get to meet some of you guys, get to meet our community, our mentors, our leaders, our founders. So even though I was in a space where I was heartbroken that I lost my job, I was also in a space where I'm thankful that I already started something, because otherwise I would be so nervous. It's like, oh, what I'm gonna do now, what's next for me. So that was really a blessing for me. So I'm so happy I did that, even though I was scared, I was unsure, I still have a lot of questions. The important thing is we have taken that step forward. And now, I mean, now it's crazy to think that we've been here for 5 years already. You know, like time really flies so fast. We've been here 5 years already, and we've we've get to learn so many things. We've get to accomplish a lot of things. We still want to accomplish a lot of things. We still want to hit a lot of milestones, but we're happy that we are consistently showing up for ourselves, for our business mentors, for our business partners. We're consistently wanting to learn new things, and we're still here. We still have our business. Yeah, that's a little background from me.
That's a very, very good and inspiring story. Thank you, Liz, for sharing with us your story in this business. Yeah, many people, I can definitely relate because here in Thailand during that pandemic, many lost their jobs too, especially the teachers, the Filipinos. Many people went home. Why I know because my husband is an officer of OFW, so many people, like many Filipinos, they are asking for help from our government for assistance. So that's why. But luckily, I did not lost my job during that time. Yeah, but I can relate that job is not really a guarantee. Even no matter how good our job is, it's still not a guarantee. Um, especially if the business or if the company uh is going to be bankrupt, right? And uh yeah, many things happen during the pandemic, and even this time job is not really a guarantee. And especially me, or I mean, for all the Filipinos here in Thailand, I mean the teachers, only contractual. So it's like it depends on the management if we will be retained or if we will be renewed or not. So that's why I also think of a backup plan. If I lost my job, then I have another a way to find for living. Yeah. And also, yeah, I want to provide for family, and of course to I want to help people doing this business, and also I want to help my siblings back home, to provide for them, because when I was young, they took care of me. And also, when I was in college, when I was studying, they they really helped me a lot. So I want to give back to them. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Liz, for joining us this morning. Even if you're traveling and you are with your family, and that's the beauty of this business. Actually, it's something that you can bring along, even if you're traveling or with your family. And what I'd like to highlight is to our audience: if you're watching us for the first time or you've been seeing our posts, consider this as a blessing. Nothing, things happens for a reason. And just like Liz, me, Ate Betty, and Nala, we saw this business, during the time when we thought we didn't need it yet. And the sooner you respond to it, the better, because it's like, um, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's better we cure the disease rather than, we heal the disease later. Because I mean, we avoid that disease, because money is an important part of our lives, and losing an income is terrible. And I so feel Liz, that should have been really very shocking to be laid off. I've never experienced that. Gratefully that no one in our family were laid off during the pandemic. Maybe God knows that we are all breadwinners in our families and we cannot lose our jobs. And I also saw this opportunity during the time when I didn't need it yet. But the pandemic is a wake up call for everybody. It's actually a blessing too, because people tend to not take actions, not unless worse things happen. And it was truly a wake up call to so many. So to all our viewers, don't don't wait until another pandemic happens. Make sure you have a plan B. Make sure you have a backup plan. And our salaries, our jobs is not a guarantee. So this is the lesson that our guest Liz is communicating to all of us, and we hope it resonates to you. Yeah. How
Yeah,
about you,
just like
Nala?
Yeah.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
Liz, you'd
I've
like to add?
think I was just sorry, Nala. I just want to add that sometimes all of these things, like you said, it happens for a reason, right? And I think the biggest lesson that I learned during that time is that just there are things that you can control and there are things you cannot control. At the
Mm-hmm.
time, you cannot control that the pandemic is gonna happen. You cannot control that the
yeah,
company is gonna shut down, or the company is gonna lay
yeah,
you off or cut off your salary or benefits. But what you can control is what you can do before anything of that happens. That's why we always encourage people, like you said, Sis Grace, that maybe you're seeing this now, this opportunity now, and maybe you think, oh, I don't need it. But who knows when you will need it? And like all businesses, it
mm,
takes time to set up. You really need time to set this business up, before you actually let go of your job, like Sis Grace did a few years later. Or even if you still want to do your job while running this business, it's also possible. But you still need time to take action to set up your business, and don't wait too long to start, because that has always been my message. Don't wait too long to start. Don't wait till you're ready, because, again, you don't know what's going to happen. It's still better to get prepared. What do you think,
mm.
Nala?
Yeah, right. I I related to all of you, like Liz, Betty, and Grace, that actually the pandemic is just only uh, the one which we can obviously see, but actually in our life we have many wake up call. I mean, some warning in life, maybe like your sickness, your time, okay, maybe your families, or yeah, and many things more. And in the corporate jobs, or many in any job which is not your own job, you cannot control anything. You cannot know when they will change strategy, when they will change the organization or thing. Even you do the best or you have the high performance, it doesn't mean that you will be staying there forever. It could be that okay, maybe they reorganize, they want to reduce costs, and maybe it's not necessary to get the high performance for a high payment or something, or maybe they can change many things that make their business survive. So we cannot control anything about that. And yeah, like Grace and Liz and everyone said that we don't need to wait until we see that it's very important. It doesn't mean like we like comparing to our health. Right now, we didn't appreciate we have a good health for now, so we didn't do anything with them. And when we got sick, then we will appreciate that. Okay, we should go to exercise or something like this. But maybe we got some severe symptom that we cannot do that anymore, and we just realized that okay, we have a lot of time for the time being, but we didn't do anything. We know it's important, but we didn't um, try to prepare, or maybe we didn't think about what we want to do in life. Yeah, so we let the time wasting all along the way, and we will wake again when we need, which is could be too late, or yeah, could be possible that you still have the opportunity to do. But yeah, this is time for me. I jump to this business. It doesn't mean that I always like active or uh, I didn't show up for the business for long. But this is, I know that I have a community. I know that I will be here whenever I need like inspiration. I need to develop my skill, and also I know myself that I like the international um, environment, so I cannot practice myself alone. So I need to get a kind of this kind of community to like raise me in any things like, okay, you need to active, you need to do something else for yourself, for the family, and this is in my mind like deep. But as you said, that the fear is could be more, so we just need to get rid of that, and we need to balance and try to get clear with ourselves what is more important, and prioritize what will we do to make us more happy in our goals. Yeah, yeah, this
Yeah.
is very inspired. Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
Thank you, Liz, again. I know you will be going to the church in a little while, but many people have engaged this morning to say, good morning, ladies, watching from New Brunswick, Canada. And hi, Mary, Pong, Betty, and Liz. Excited for your discussion today from James and Anne. And good morning, Ayin, lovely ladies, and happy Sunday. Yes, we go through seasons in life, and each season requires a different version of us. That's very true. So sorry to hear about your mom, Ate Betty. I know how it feels to lose your mom at a young age. My mom was a teacher too. Oh. And hello, Lise. Good morning, Lise. Happy to see you ladies together. The pandemic and the impact that we didn't foresee. So it's so we need to be ready. Thankfully, you've set up your digital business and took action, Lise. What an inspiring testimony, Lise, from James and Anne. Many can relate with you, Betty, with your goal of giving back to our loved ones. Don't wait until it's too late. Yes, that's correct. And couldn't agree more. Don't wait until it's too late from Ayin as well. Prevention is always better than cure. I agree with you, Pong, says James and Anne. We should be proactive now. It is the best investment in our health and the future. Ayan. Thank
So
you,
much
James, Anne,
love.
and
Mm,
Ayin for
thank
engaging
you.
with us. And thank you so much, Liz, as
Ah,
well, for taking the time, even if you are on a traveling mode. So
Don't
this
worry.
concludes
Thank you so
our
much for having me.
podcast. So, yes, Nala?
yeah, thank you for everyone to joining us on Women on Mission. And if this episode inspire you guys, so share it to the woman who is ready to get their purpose in life. And also don't forget to subscribe our channel, and then you can follow up the next episode, and also join us live on Facebook, YouTube every Sunday morning. And okay, until next time, see you guys. Thanks.
Oh,
Bye.
okay.
Thanks,
So
everyone.
that's all for today.
this was bye bye.
Okay. Bye
Thanks,
bye.
everyone. Thanks
Bye,
for your time. Thank you,
everybody.
ladies, for
Happy
having me.
Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Thank you, everybody.